Okay, I'm here. Wow. I'm here. Wow. I'm here. Get in here, everybody, get in here. It's time for a legendary show. Okay, I'm here. Let's get into some things. Yes, I'm so sorry. I do apologize, child. I apologize.
Give me the money, the cars, the Fendi, the Gucci, the Prada, yes I know.
Yes.
It's the way that I walk, the way that I talk, turn the hands everywhere I go. All of my drip hit high note. Booty doing circles like vinyls. Broke niggas stand to the side though. Only rich niggas knocking at my door.
Yes, period, Paul.
I need a shopping spree. That black card energy. That's that big flex for me. You wanna get with me? I need a shopping spree. That black card energy. That's that big flex for me. Deposit your check.
Yes.
Cause I'm the best, won't take nothing less. Deposit your check if you wanna flex. Cause I'm the best, won't take nothing less. I like those real nice things.
Okay. All right. Child, I am so sorry. It's late night. Tuck me in. Put me on your TV. Child, it was a lot going on just like the last 30 minutes before me getting on here. Mind you, I got a phone call, then I got another phone call, then I got another phone call. And then, girl, they was telling me that Akbar was sending for me about 3 hours ago, girl. I was missing all the tea. So we're going to get into some things today, okay? We got to talk about it. It was a lot that was going on social media. We're not doing all the receipts today, but we're going to do some receipts. Child, we probably going to get into all the receipts, child. But listen, the girls is coming for... the girls are coming for Cardi B. Okay, they're coming for her neck, and I'm not really sure why they're coming for her neck. I'm thinking, they're doing it for Nicki Minaj's approval. Okay, and we're going to talk about that. All right, we are going to talk about that. Also, Tasha K down to her last measly $1,000. Okay, it's a lot of tea with that. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the things because I've had you guys waiting, child. Oh, side note, I see that you girls are running with that hot tea from last night. And I see a lot of girls trying to claim that they had that hot tea first. Now, you stop that. You girls out here just be out here listening and lurking and be trying to claim that y'all have the hot tea. Girl, you did not have that hot tea first like that. You didn't have that hot tea. Okay? Thank you, Royal Williams. Deposit your check.
Change. Know what I mean. I like those real nice things. I like...
Okay, period. Is I'm American? Okay. All right, let's get into some things, child. Let's get into some tea. So, child, Tasha K is really... Now, let me tell you something. It's no shade. Let me pull up this picture of Tasha K. I cannot stand Tasha K, but Tasha K's a cackle. Ooh, she's like, it's gone from a place where I just couldn't stand her to where now I get my cackle off of Tasha K. Look at Tasha K. And I want all y'all to look at this and imagine. I want y'all to look at this, right? And I'm going to read this. And I want y'all to look at this picture. And I'm going to read this, okay? And I really want you to take this in. Cardi B discovers only $1,083 in bank account of blogger as she moves forward with collecting on $3 million judgment. Cardi B attempts to collect on the $3 million owed from her from a blogger named Tasha K. And it has been unsuccessful. According to the court documents obtained by Radar Online, JP Morgan Chase Bank has informed Cardi B that Tasha K and her company Kiwi Studios only have a measly $1,083.02 held in the account. Okay? The amount is a far cry from what is needed to satisfy the court judgment that Cardi was awarded. Okay. Now, continue looking at this picture and letting it resonate. Rumor has it the blogger Tasha K has moved and transferred her funds to a outside bank in Africa, where she is hiding her money and she is currently located and residing. Oh my God. And she got this stuff on like some type of spy, secret agent. You a secret agent, all right. You secretly got that money the hell out of here. Tasha K. Oh my God. Oh my God. So she wanted that money. And Tasha K said, to hell with that. I'll move to Africa and change my whole life. You thought my name was Tasha K? My name is Tashika Kibin. Tashika Kibin. I'm Nigerian and Coco Bean. And here in Africa, I don't have anything. My name is Tashina Kibin. Tishikini Kibene. Okay? And I am here in Africa. I don't know who the Tasha K is. I don't know that woman. We do not know who Tasha K is. We have to hide the asset. We have to hide the money. And we have to, we have to bring up the children. She has since then moved her son to Africa. Now, the people are saying, well, how is she able to do this? Is this going to be, I think she might get away with it because that Shekna, he's African and hella African. And his mom and his daddy and his uncles and his nephews and their wives and their other wives, they're all African and they all live down there. And so they've got roots down there. So they can put that money in the African banks and put it all in his name. Hold on, let me put in Tasha K, Africa. Let's do this. Look
Always
at this.
wanted to create your own internet.
Look at Tasha K in Africa, child. In case you ain't seen it. Hold on. Look at.
Hey, so I'm in Mali. We got a story to tell you. No.
Tasha K and the Africa. Look, that's a big African nigga there.
Okay, so
The money?
baby brother Lasso.
That the baby brother, he got the money. They put the money in his account. They put it, that's the baby there. And look at the Tasha K hair. This is her hair.
Wow, gang. Okay, we in it.
I am laughing because she really did this. She really went and got this clothes on and everything. Okay? She really did this. Oh my God. Oh my God. She really did this. She really did this. It wouldn't hit that money in Africa. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Tasha K.
We are here in Bamako, Mali. It's kind of wet on the ground.
And she out there. Look at her. Look at her.
My neighborhood, okay? So a quick tour here in the shade just for a second so I can talk to you guys. So I want to give you guys a quick tour of my neighborhood, okay? So we are not too far from the tour. Mali, it's kind of wet on the.
I think she was doing a house tour here. So she may have bought some land in Kukukwambe, Mali, Nukukwambe, Africa, where she is going to take their monies and move their children down to Africa. But my whole thing is, you did a lot of wiping your ass with the cease and desist. And you wasn't afraid. It don't sound like you can really keep up with too many lawsuits, Tasha K. I mean, you had to uproot your whole life, move, relocate, pull the cheering, get baptized, open your marriage. Well, you know, in Africa, the marriage laws are a lot different. So maybe Shekna can get him some pooty. Okay, that's the least you can do. You've got the man $4 million in debt. At least he can have a side beach openly. You know what I'm saying? At least he can get some side beach. He can get some side beach pooty. Okay, and why you sit up there now, Tasha K? I don't know if she's still in Africa. I don't know what she's doing in Kukukambe. Okay, but I do know this: the time zones are a lot different, and so in Kukukambe, I don't know how long is she's going to be able to try to stick and keep up with the YouTube. So maybe she's back. Okay, I think she might be back now that the funds have been allocated and released into the Kukukambe banks. Okay, so now she might be here and she may have set everything up to be transferred over there, and she may have to go to Africa every few months to catch her coins. Okay, but I'm just gonna say, like, girl, I don't know how long you're gonna be in Africa thinking you're gonna keep up with the celebrity news. Okay. Now, here's Tasha K in front of the Bank of Africa, okay, where she says that she, as Cardi B tries to get her coins, Tasha K posts brags after dropping 600 million CFA in African bank. What is CFA? And she's standing out. What is 600 million CFA? What is 600 million CFA in Africa? Let me see what that is. I'm finna find out. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of money. What is that? 91,000? Wait, no, 900. Okay, hold on. 900. That's almost $1 million. So this is all her money. She dropped $912,873.86 US. $912,873.86. Wow. That's almost $1 million. But imagine, that's a lot of money, right? But imagine you doing, that's still not enough. You need 3 of those and some change. That's a lot of money. And she went and deposited her check and she went and put that in Africa. I know you lying. I am gagging, Tasha K. I am out here cackling and gagging. So she put that money up, child. She definitely put that money up. She put those coins up. Okay, and she's gonna buy her a property in Kuwakawumbe. Okay, and so this will be interesting. If anybody knows the law, when we open up the lines, I would be interested to know, can the banks do anything about Tasha K leaving her money in an African bank? Like, is that fair? Can she move that money around? What happens to the house? like, what happens to everything else now that, because she still has that house. As far as I know, I don't know, like, you know, can Cardi B take the house? I mean, the house is not worth $4 million, but can, you know, I don't even know if the house is worth $1 million. But can Cardi B take the house? I don't even think that's enough. She'd almost have to take the kids. But I don't know if she would do that, if she could do that. I mean, can she take the kids? What can she do? I would like to know, what are her options? If somebody gets sued and they say, listen, we're going to go ahead and move our money. But let me be honest with you. Why this feels like, you know, this is really a flex. And while, you know, Tasha K is doing her thing, and some people might be like, oh, yeah, girl, Tasha K, you're a big one. You really, really ate that. In my opinion, this is a freaking nightmare. And a freaking, to me, this would be so much of a hassle and so much of a, how do I say this? You know, an inconvenience. You know, to me, this would be a inconvenience. Now, I'm sure she put the 900, you know, away, and maybe she had maybe a couple of 100,000 or a few hundred, I don't know, that they're walking around with in cash. But either way, you can't just go to the bank. You know, if you need some petty cash, you know, how do you, I mean, I'm sure they probably would have had to have that worked out, but how do you just use your, I guess if you're traveling, you just let them know, hey, I got an African visa. I guess you can use it, huh? Because if people come out here from Nigeria and stuff, I guess they got to be able to swipe their card. So I guess you just swipe it, you know, Visa instead of the debit. I don't know, child. To me, this will feel like a hassle. You know what I mean? How do you call the bank if you have any questions? You know, how do you just quickly run into the bank, or how do you go pull a couple of, you know, some money out of the ATM real quick? I mean, I guess it's the same. I guess it might be the same. But you just, in order to go to the bank, you just got to make that monthly trip or that yearly trip or half yearly trip to Africa. I guess so. Kind of like, maybe, you know, maybe it's not that bad. To me, this still would feel like an inconvenience. But now that I'm thinking about it, well, maybe it's not. Maybe, you know, she goes maybe once or twice a year to Africa, check on her money, see what's going on. But nowadays, everything is online banking. So maybe you can just bank anywhere. I don't know. I don't have any overseas accounts. I ain't that rich yet. But it'd be interesting to see if they can garnish a check. But yeah, child, that's going to be some tea to see. People are saying the feds can get a hold of her and get that money. And so we'll be waiting and we'll be watching Tasha K to see, you know, where the money resides. I think they should make a documentary. Especially, and I think they should use this picture right here that I have sitting up there right before you. They should do a TV show on Tasha K. They should do a documentary. You know what? She needs to. They should give her a show. They should give her a show. No shade. They should give her a show. Give her a show. I will watch it. Do a documentary on this. Do a movie. Do a series on the blogger that ran and lost a $4 million defamation case after wiping her ass with the cease and desist. Oh! Now y'all believe me when I was telling you back in the day, she was running and moving away from them apartments, so in them houses, so she wouldn't get served. And so the process server kept dropping the letters off at the wrong address. Then they finally caught up to her, and then that's when they caught her on TMZ, and she told the process server that she'll blow his head off if he just walked on her, up on her like that. Do you remember that? That's a cackle. That's a cackle. Oh, I can't wait to see how this ends. This saga never ends. All right, y'all. Let's get into the things. Okay. Nicki Minaj. Well, first of all, let's get the girls up here. Let's get all the girls up here. Let's get the girls up here. Cardi B. It's been a day. Malibu Mitch jumps in today. She started her work shift. It's Cardi B and Malibu Mitch today. All the girls is coming for Cardi B. Now, I'm not really sure what had happened, but I feel as though Malibu Mitch was on Twitter and she woke up and chose that she wanted to be in the conversation today. So she wakes up and gets on Twitter. Mind you, she's still tweeting now because we're going to get into what's going on. This is the whole Malibu Mitch tea right now. We're about to get into it. Malibu Mitch gets up on Twitter, right? And she pretty much is like, I'm not gonna pull them up, but she pretty much is like, none of these female rappers, or not none of these female rappers, none of these rappers better come at me because I don't do the subs. I'm really from Brooklyn. I mean the Bronx, and I have to call, basically I do like we kill niggas, we take it to the streets, That's kind of what she was given. Okay, let me go down a little bit so I can kind of give it to you. I wish one of these artists that be like, I'm gonna take it to the booth. No, what she say here? Let me get it. No, so somebody tweeted and said they said she targeting everybody on Queen Mix. Malibu, saddle up, baby, you next. That's what somebody said. Okay, Malibu Mitch goes. Not saddle up. Imagine me being the retired gangster. I'm saying, oh, someone talked about me. Now I have to go lay down a hot 16, or, oh no, I mentioned today. Let me go tweet my responses. Laugh my A out. Nah, nigga. Now one of us gotta die. I'm from the Bronx, right? That's what she gave. Like, girl, that's what she gave. And Cardi B gave laughing my A off. Okay? Because Cardi B like, girl, now I gotta, who gonna die? Like, what? Then she kept going, either my dad homie gonna be beating your A in heaven, or your dad homie gonna be beating my A in hell. There ain't no between, so please nobody ever sub or at me because I grew up with gangsters. I can't go out like that. Okay, so she was really like feeling it. And I'm saying all this because there's 3 tweets with mad retweets. Malibu, throw your hands. Malibu, you next. Malibu, better not. She's 100 pounds. Like, first of all, I'm 143 and I'm 5'6". This is pre-warning. Nobody sub me. This is a pre-warning. Nobody sub me. I be cooling. I know how these fan pages make bitches froggy and have them leap. So she was already coming out like, oh, this is the pre-warning. Nobody better sub me. I see your fan pages out here, Cardi B. I see your fan pages out here. Don't let your fan pages gas you up. Don't let your fan pages gas you up, Cardi B, is what she basically said. Just in case you felt like you was gonna knock on my door, I'm not that girl, is what she was giving. Then she said, then I guess people were saying like Nicki didn't post her freestyle. And she was like, as far as Nicki ain't post your freestyle or reshare your video, I've been gang about Nicki since before she knew me. We've been locked in for a couple years now. You think I care about a mention when she gave me so many opportunities since knowing me in 2018? Oh, please. Retweets don't pay my bills. She just started really paying Malibu Mitch attention. I feel like Malibu Mitch be in the comments. She was in the comments for Meg, in the comments for Nicki, just riding. Malibu Mitch does deserve a bone. Malibu Mitch did have one of the best verses on the record, so we'll give her that. But Malibu Mitch, also fun fact, here's a hot tea. Malibu Mitch was signed to Atlantic, I believe at one point, but never happened. So my thing is, if there is sympathy in Paola, why didn't Malibu Mitch ever really happen like that? You know what I'm saying? And I really thought that she was going to happen. She even had the Foxy Brown sound. She's a cute girl. You know what I'm saying? Very pretty. I felt like she would have been a lot farther. Then she goes and tweets, me flipping on Nicki is like your baby daddy leaving your mama. Okay, when you were born. Why do that? Most importantly, why would your daddy do that? So she was really going in, okay? Then at some point, she just added Cardi B, okay? At some point, she just, because Cardi B had tweeted the laugh at my A off, okay? And then Malibu Mitch says, Cardi B, what's up? I'm not one of these bitches. We can link off the internet. Okay? Now we got to go to Cardi B page. And Cardi B responded with, this is what Cardi B responded with.
Look her up. She said she my op, but I don't know her. Had to look her up.
She said she my op. I don't know. I had to look her up. Okay. And Cardi B was retweeting. Laugh my L, but Cardi B is the messy one. Okay. And so this is where Malibu, I think, was feeling some type of way too. Screenshotting this before they say it's fake because she was weird and out of nowhere. Not gonna lie. Cardi B retweeted that. So this is what Cardi B was retweeting. This is her comment. And so that's what started the beef, right? And so, girl, Cardi B ain't said nothing all day. And then we got to take a trip over to Instagram, right? Take a trip over to Instagram. Okay. So we on Instagram. And Cardi B, let me go to Cardi B. Here go Cardi B. Let's go to her story. Hold on. Oops. Not Red Bone. That was messy. Cardi B posted Red Bone last night. Hold on, let's see. This is Cardi B. I'm around at High Bridge BX. She was there for about an hour. Then at 9:09, she said, okay, I'm leaving. Okay. She was at 12:40. All right. She was outside. Okay. And so, girl, you know, I posted it. I'm like, oh, girl, Cardi B outside, child. I'm outside. And then Malibu Mitch posted. Like, oh, girl, I'm outside too. But this was 10 minutes after Cardi B said that she had left. That's the hot tea. Okay? That was the hot tea. She posted that after Cardi B had left. Okay? And so the girls was like, girl, what's the tea? You know what I'm saying? Like, you posted that after I left. And then I had heard, well, I'm just going to say, I talked to Cardi because, you know, I had to get the tea. Like, girl, she outside. Girl, we outside. Cardi B told me that Malibu Mitch was on the whole other side. She wasn't even in the same area. She said, you see how these girls be capping like this? She said, she called me. She said, you see this girl waited. I'm just going to tell her like it is. Girl, Cardi B called me. I was one of the phone calls I got. She said, girl, you see this girl. This is how these girls move. I was outside for a whole hour. Okay. I wasn't even with a lot of people. And she posted up like she was by me. She wasn't even in the same area by me. She was all the way she was on the other side. She wasn't even like by me. She wasn't even in the area I was at. I don't know what that means. I don't know where that's at. I've never been over there. But she like, girl, she was not even by me. She was on the other side and she waited until I left. Okay. She said I waited till she left. She waited till I left. Okay. Now, there was a slew of tweets from Bianca. Now, I didn't keep up with Bianca's king, but she jumped in it. And she said, now Malibu Mitch got me blocked, but she know better than not to say nothing about Cardi B, because I'm definitely not playing with her when I see her. And we already know you scared of me, so settle down, thin bangs. Now, she didn't respond to Bianca, okay? I don't got all Bianca's tweets, but Bianca and then Mariah Lynn jumped in it, you know, and said some things. But at the end of the day, somebody said that Bianca don't even live in New York. They said Bianca live in Florida. So what's she gonna do? Now, I don't know if that's true or false or what, but her living in, I don't know what that's gonna do if she ain't outside or able to get outside. I don't know if she got the Cardi B kind of budget to be flying here and flying there. So I don't know if she has chicken noodle soup all the way down to Miami. But apparently they said, girl, step out of the room because you are not in New York. So that's what they said, okay? So that wouldn't have helped Cardi B on tonight. Okay? Now Malibu Mitch, she wasn't done. Okay? She wasn't done. Malibu Mitch says, I'm outside. And then she said, waiting for an only 1 hour and dipping is crazy. I hit her earlier. She could have hit me with the details and left it off the internet. It be for show. An hour though. I had to put my fighting clothes on and get there like, damn, give me a heads up. Gangsta. I can honestly tell you that Cardi B never had a problem with Malibu Mitch. She's never had a problem with her. And I know that to be like true. Like, she never really shaded her. She never had a problem with Malibu Mitch. So I don't know where this is coming from, this energy. Malibu Mitch says, it's like a grace period when you're about to fight. You got to stay outside and not move, not post videos, then dip. Like, what type of bow challenge is, like, what? What's that? I'm going to sleep. Let's do this tomorrow without the show. So Malibu Mitch giving like, girl, she gonna go fight Cardi B tomorrow. Okay. We'll see. I don't know if Cardi B should be fighting, especially with open cases. But this has gotten interesting. Okay. But it didn't stop there. It didn't stop there. Unbeknownst to me, I'm involved. Right. Me. Like, how the hell do I get involved? Like, what did I do? Why are they involving me? Now, here's the hot tea. I don't have anything to do. I'm here minding my business like everybody else. And somehow now Akbar wants to come sit on my face. Okay? And I'm just finding that she got three tweets, about 3 retweets or whatever. This is our Armon Wiggins. Hey, you in ATL? Nah, shouty. I'm where the money reside. Biz naive. Not ho you fat is trending. Who is that? Mike Hunt when ho you fat. Oh, I want to. Oh, this is basketball. Like, girl, not ho you fat. I don't know. Immediately I was thinking Akbar, ho you fat. What happened with that? Oh, that was about ho you fat. What happened with that? I really rapped. I really do this. I really do this. Just like even on a cackle. Oh, I thought that. Oh, I want to see who was that. I thought that was Akbar. Ho, you fat. What happened with that? Oh, you see that? You see that like that? I just dropped that like that. Wow. Somebody really need to call me and be that writer. Wow. Like you get it? What happened with that? Because you had the surgery. And look at Akbar page. She got big back on the thing. Ra Ali. That's a big girl. And I don't mean weight wise. I just mean like masculine, very wide, very strong, you have to have a lot of masculine energy to be able to soften a woman up like that. You know, when a woman is so broad and big, you have to really be feminine. I mean, now you have to really be masculine to kind of break down some of that masculinity on the female. You know what I mean? No, that's not even no joke. Like, you know, because, you know, women, like, you see Cardi and what's her name? Like, you know, this one here, Malibu, Mitch, very skinny, small, dainty. When you have those big, tall and broad, you know, it's very holiday heart. You have to have a very strong male to kind of break down some of that masculinity and transform that into a feminine energy. But that's a divine science here that you would learn, and you guys can take that on my spiritual channel. I do those courses every week. But anyway, so listen. Now, apparently, I'm involved, and I'm not sure what it is that Akbar wants with me. And it's just so interesting. Somebody said, Armon, are you going to tell Cardi B not to fight like fans are concerned about her? She knows she should not be fighting. I absolutely don't think that she should fight. She has too much to lose. But she's not dumb. She's not going to fight. She ain't that stupid. And the people around her are not going to let her fight. And so, Akbar, you know, I don't know what it is that you're looking for, babe. But if you would love to do a sit down, we can do that. We can do a virtual. Did you want to do an interview? I'm not really sure what you're looking for. But Akbar clearly, I'm not finna get in the ring and fight Akbar. And so I told her, I responded to her, and I said, Akbar, do you want an interview? I'm here for that. We're still waiting a response from Akbar. We haven't gotten a response from Akbar yet. Okay. Now, let's really get into some things, though. Now that all of that is out, let's get these girls on here, because it's been a hell of a week. Or first start to the week, or first couple of days. Like, it's just been crazy, right? Here's the thing. I personally, here's Onika Tanya right here. I personally feel as though these girls are feeling like, okay, I don't like this picture of her. We used that picture of her yesterday. I feel like these girls feel like in order to be in her good graces and make her proud, they have to do things like fight and argue and bait. Like, but here's the thing. Okay, look at these girls. They are coming for Cardi B. And a piece of me feels as though this is what Nicki Minaj wanted. She's got her mean girl army. She's got her army of people that's not afraid of industry, right? They're going to support her. They're going to fight for her. They're going to be 10 toes down. They're not going to be the ones to fight out. You know, she's built up her group of girls that she can laugh and be the mean girls with, and they're not afraid to act Cardi. Meanwhile, you got to understand though, Nicki Minaj ain't saying nothing. And see, here's the hot tea. Here's the hot tea. And this is what you got to realize. Yeah, Nicki Minaj might go and say she love you and post you as her avatar. But at some point, all of us getting into the ring and Cardi B even posting Redbone, updating her picture to Remy Ma, and Nicki Minaj still don't say nothing. And this is why I say JT is dumb. You got the biggest clout out of Malibu, Mitch, Bia, all the girls besides Nicki. You really do have a spot and a name for yourself as the city girl. And here you are looking like the city poodle. And you're going to sit up here and be adding and name dropping and this, that, and the third, going back and forth. Meanwhile, you see Nicki still ain't said Cardi B name. She still ain't dropped no direct, nothing. It's still very subliminal, which lets me know she still ain't stupid. I'll let you girls do the dirty work. I'll laugh with you girls. But girl, you'll never say I had anything to do with it. My name is still clean out here with Billboard and the Grammys and Vogue and whatever. Hey, these are these other girls. This has nothing to do with me. You see how she went off on Kyle, called him all kind of duds and stuff after she clearly was calling Cardi B still fat. Mind you, JT is not bright. Yes, I'm American. You're sitting up there as one of the city girls that really do have some clout. You see who not saying nothing? Bia. I'm going to the booth. If I go in, listen. I'm on tour. I'm really doing shows. Here you are, JT. You sitting here with the two bitches that ain't doing no shows. Ain't booked or busy nowhere. Malibu Mitch sitting around the corner and somewhere in the Bronx. Akbar tweeting bloggers asking if I'm in Atlanta. Ain't it festival season? Ain't it showtime? Shouldn't you bitches be outside performing? Nicki, mind you, Bia doing shows. Nicki doing shows. City girls should be doing shows. These other girls are just sitting around looking like fans. JT, you don't need these problems. You don't want to rest up these relationships. Girl, you have a bigger career. Malibu Mitch was signed and dropped. I don't know what she's doing now. Akbar's never going to happen. She had a moment, but it'll never happen. She's too stupid. And she just don't have it. She don't have it. That diss track that she dropped was trash. See, the thing is, trying to be a lapdog and a poodle and trying to show that you passed the vibe check and just trying to fit in and get this Nicki Minaj clout, it's not going to translate into much. Because one thing that you don't know is Cardi B, people still love Cardi B as well, right? So what happens when Nicki Minaj, and this is the dumb part, Nicki Minaj is married, with child. At some point she may end up saying, okay, I'm done. This may be her last run. Cardi B, Meg, These girls are a little bit younger. They got a little bit more time. What happens? You're not being smart. Especially you, Malibu. But I guess Malibu figured, hey, I was riding for Meg so long, I got nothing out of it. Akbar said, hell, this is my last chance. I feel, Akbar, listen, do what you have to do. You got on the record. You did your thing. But I just feel like it's giving very pick me. But I mean, what do you expect from Akbar? This is as big as Akbar is going to be. But I also think this is interesting. These girls are looking for a moment. And you would think that the Queen mix was a moment. Yet, the Nicki Minaj moment still wasn't big enough for these girls. Yet, they needed to go pick on the Queen, Cardi B. They needed that Cardi B interaction, that Cardi B engagement to boost their celebrity. Word on the curb was Billboard and Complex and a lot of these hip hop and major publications didn't even post or write up about Akbar until she got into a beef with Cardi B. Word on the curb was, I didn't do the research, you guys can go look, but a word on the curb up was Complex and these different publications weren't doing write-ups on how fire Akbar's verse was. What these publications were doing write-ups on was the beef that you had with Cardi B. Now, Malibu Mitch will probably get a write-up in a major publication, but it won't be because of Nicki Minaj or an ensemble cast song. It'll be because her and Cardi B were supposed to link up and fight. Ain't that crazy? So who's really the moment? I'm just saying, y'all. We talking because we talking. Somebody said, stop kissing Cardi B butt. Okay. Y'all want to be real? And I told Cardi B this too. A caller did make a good point the other day with the JT thing. When JT did whatever she was doing, Cardi B did subtweet her. So Cardi B should have put an ad on it. Cardi B subbed her first. She did. She did. But it was a buildup of things that made her frustrated with JT. JT also would, every time Nicki Minaj would do a diss to Cardi B, JT would be retweeting the diss. So you know how when a person be dissing you and you get to a point where like, okay, girl, you keep dissing me, I'm going to give you what you want. But because Cardi B was like, put an ad on it, put an ad on it, put an ad on it, the first thing she did was sub JT. And so people were able to run with that narrative. And a lot of people don't know the history behind the scenes. So while you know how you've been feeling and you peep a lot of game, the public just knows what they're shown. So, you know, at some point, you know, if she was going to say something, she should have just added JT. Okay. So there's that part. But other than that, these girls are coming every other day at this one woman. And I just don't think that it's right. And I'll be honest with you. And I told her this when I seen this. And I truly believe this though. I said, you know, you must be about to do something really big or you're about to get a real big blessing, because like this is a lot of energy. This is a lot of energy coming from one person. And you get to really see where the support system is at. She don't have a whole bunch of people and female rappers in the industry supporting her. They're all kind of sitting back watching all these girls kind of gang up on her. And I'm just like, you know, you got some big moments coming. It is unfortunate because, you know, Glorilla can't even really be happy. She probably don't want to sit back and say nothing, but she can't get involved. Meg can't get involved. Lotto can't get involved because it's going to be way too big of a deal. But it's like, it looks weird. And, you know, but I think that, you know, when you're on top, this comes with it. And each one of these girls was fans of Cardi. JT loved Cardi. Word on the curb is JT used to talk about Nicki Minaj and throw shots and bust shots to a lot of people in the industry. But we know that's true. And that was around the same era that she was Team Cardi. Malibu Mitch just seen on tweets telling Cardi, yes, Cardi. Yes, girl. Yes. You ate that, Cardi. Cardi paid it. Akbar V just took the opportunity. She probably never really liked Cardi. She just wanted to. She took that opportunity to be on Bruise. Akbar B give me she don't like Cardi B. But I mean, Cardi B is on top. People try to act like they don't respect her because then there's this conversation of right. I'm gonna be honest with you. What we gonna stop doing is trying to act like Cardi B is just the worst rapper. I can name 2 females right now that Cardi B rap better than. Y'all want me to do it? And it's no shade. I can name 2 females right now that Cardi B can rap better than. JT and Sweetie. Period. That's 2. There's more. There's more. But I'm just saying right now. Well, we can just say the City Girls. So at 3. Okay. And I was able to tell that because we listened to y'all give JT so much. We listened to JT's first day home, and we listened to Cardi B's Get Up 10. Cardi B completely watched JT. That first day out was trash. That JT first day out was trash. Okay. So we're going to stop acting like Cardi B is just not a talented artist. The girl is talented. She's talented. Okay? She's entertaining. And she makes good music. It's no shade. She makes good music. And I think people just feel like, okay, she doesn't write. I don't know if the girl write or don't write. But at this point, I feel like everybody gets writing help. And like, yes, being a writer is something like, I'm not going to sit up there and say, if you writing your records and you writing your raps, you shouldn't feel proud or appreciative. You should. You should. You should. I'm not gonna say that you shouldn't, because that's something to be proud of. But at the same time, you still can't deny if another person has help, whatever. The song is good. The song is good. We're not in this club saying who wrote this. We're just not. When I put the song on, I'm not thinking who wrote this. And I don't think that Cardi B is just going into a studio session and being handed a piece of paper and saying, okay, go in the booth and recite what's on this paper. That's not fair, guys. I don't think she's going in there and, you know, all right, guys, here's a pen and paper. You guys write it up. I'm headed out for lunch. Let me go pick up, I'll be back in about 3 hours. The song should be done. We'll go in the booth. I'll read it. And then we're here. If that's the case, we would have had an album by now. So I definitely feel like she's in the creative process, from the hair, the makeup, the visuals, the performance, the musicality, the beats, the melodies, the lyrics, the actual writing. Cardi B you don't get to a place where you're being paid $2 and $3 million a show and having a consistent top 10 record for since you've been out, without contributing something to that. You just don't do that. Like, let's be very clear. Since this woman has been out, Cardi B has had a top 10 Billboard Hot 100 record every year. Every year. You don't get that way with everybody else just single-handedly handling your project. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. So it is what it is. I think a lot of people just can't take Cardi B because, first of all, it's now popular, because in the beginning, y'all loved her. When y'all couldn't stand Nicki Minaj, and that kills me, because there was an era where the world hated Nicki and loved Cardi B. The media, the news, the television, y'all loved her story. You loved her personality. Then she made it, and then y'all hated her. But I think that's a lot of envy. Without the Cardi B's, though, you wouldn't have the JTs and the City Girls and stuff like that. She opened a lot of doors. So, I don't know. I'm not going to sit up here and act like this girl doesn't work, because she does. And she's definitely a creative. And at this point, a lot of the girls are copying her rollouts. A lot of girls are copying her creative directors, her visuals. They're doing that. Right now, Cardi B is in her hate train era, and it's popular to dislike her. But if they not hating, you not popping. She just debuted with Homegirl at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100. We're good. One album out. Now, she definitely needs to come out with this second album, but I do feel like, what is the tea? Why are people so ready? You know why? Because Cardi B will respond, and that's a quick write-up. But I just ask these girls to be smart. Do you see Nicki going head-to-head? So my whole thing is, if you're not going head-to-head, I'm not finna go head-to-head. You not saying, no, I'm doing what you doing. Why is it okay for me to do it, but you ain't gonna do it? I'm gonna pay attention to how you moving. Oh, girl, Nicki ain't saying no names. Nicki don't do this. Nicki booked and busy too. I'm not finna be out here doing all that. I'm finna get my money. And my thing is Akbar, she's so damn stupid. It's really Akbar for me and Malibu Mitch. Katie got banned. She got this thing with Agent Doll. I don't know. It's this like Queen of the Drill thing. So I don't really know. That's not my business. But I feel like this was a moment that, you know, y'all could have used to parlay into maybe some performances, some bigger moments. Malibu Mitch, at this point, Nicki Minaj believes you so trash. In my mind, Malibu Mitch was at the damn Rolling Loud. And she didn't even bring her on stage. And didn't even do the super freaky girl. I mean, if she had Uzi on stage and she you couldn't even do a little bit of the super freaky girl? Stupid. This woman did the headline whole Rolling Loud and brought none of you girls. And this was her #1 song. She didn't even perform the song. She did a whole Rolling Loud. Some of you girls was there. Bia was there. JT was there, I believe, because Uzi was there. Akbar somewhere looking for me in Atlanta. Goes to show you her priorities are all messed up. Just stupid. What are you looking for me for? Shouldn't you be looking for the nearest stage? This is your moment. They don't come like that. But that should have been the 3-way call. Not how we're gonna attack Cardi this week. The 3-way call, the 4-way, the group chat, the mumble and cackle session should have been, girl, what we wearing for the Rolling Loud when you bring us out and do the super freaky girl? She didn't even give you hoes a video. Oh, you didn't think that we caught that? Yeah, you girls helped amplify her record, but you dingy bitches wasn't getting no video. She gave Coi Leray a video before she gave you broads a video. That's because Coi Leray added value. Even though she wanted to shade her and call her TikTok, Coi Leray, she wanted something from TikTok. She gave Megan Thee Stallion that video look. You dingy broads wasn't getting no video. Wow, you better read the room. Y'all wasn't getting no video. Why she didn't do that? Why would she not to put all y'all in a video? And even if she wasn't gonna put you in a video, why wouldn't she pull you on stage? You know why? Because there's no value for you, for her. The value that she has, that you guys offer her, is to shake and move Cardi B and get Cardi B off fluster and get Cardi B meeting up with you and doing stupid stuff and having her hopefully fight one of you guys so that she can get tricked out of her spot and end up going to jail. The value is, oh, I can post you and go live with you on Instagram and post your picture. Nah. I don't want that. You see, she pulled Bia up because Bia stay working. Nah. No. Put me on the stage at Rolling Loud. Let's do a video. I don't care about nothing else. Girl, are we going to do a video? If not, are we going to do a Rolling Loud? What's the tea? I can get my way to New York. And some of us live in New York. What do we need to do? You are headlining. Can we get a couple of seconds? Like, let's be very clear. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So you got to really see where the respect level is. She don't respect y'all. Y'all are doing her dirty work. That's the dirty work. And them girls are happy with crumbs. Because they can say, oh, look at me, Nicki like me. But then when it come down for Nicki to show, she don't pull you hoes up. Malibu Mitch, you was right there in the audience, clapping, waving. And you got a whole song with her. It's her first single solo #1. It's her hit record. And you ain't even up there. Akbar, this was your way out of Atlanta. You could have been in New York. We could have seen you on a big stage. Meanwhile, you looking for me. JT, you done hit stages and did all of that, and you should be on more stages. I don't know why you even in the conversation. You should have did your stuff and got out of here. But y'all, that's just what I'm saying. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. So yeah, child, that's a mess. But yeah, I definitely don't think that Cardi B should be doing any fighting. Let me read some of these super chats. Somebody said, Mitch says she ain't an entertainer without writing. Beyonce write all her hits. Give Cardi her flowers. Nicki could have taken Super Freaky Girl far with the interviews with the video rooting for the girls, boosting them up. This could have brought unity and female. This would have brought waves. Yes, exactly. But Nicki was not trying to give them that full look like that. This was to appease them so that they can do what they're doing now. Distract. What Nicki is trying to do is what was done. What she's trying to do to Cardi B is what was done to her by Remy Ma when Cardi B was coming up. Everybody thought Remy Ma was going to be the big moment. Remy Ma was placed there as a distraction. Nicki Minaj was flustered, thrown off, distracted. Meanwhile, Cardi B signed a major deal with Atlantic Records. And while Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj were no frauding and sheathering each other, Cardi B was somewhere looking like she caught a lick. And then Bodak Yellow came, and before you know it, that was the end of Sheether, Nicki, and Remy. And a new era had began. And now you can't get rid of her. Measure said they sickening with the pen talk. They are gagging nothing from being lap. They are gaining nothing from being lap dogs. Okay, let's take a couple calls and let's get into some things. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get into some things. Super chats to the top. Please, no crazy language. And girl, y'all know how this goes. Y'all know how this goes, y'all. Okay, you're getting my nerves. Don't spam my chat.
Your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Okay. And if you haven't done so, please make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I forgot to put it on subscribers only mode. But make sure you guys subscribe to the channel.
Press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Your show is scheduled to start in 13 seconds.
Okay, 6125, your number is not in
Your
here.
show will go live in 5 seconds.
Oh, here it is.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, 6125.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, what's going on?
I gotta be honest. I'm gonna get straight to it. I think it's karma, Armon, for Cardi. I really think it is. You know, she attacked Nicki at an event over a tweet that cannot be found. She came into the game wanting to make a big statement in that way, and now girls are coming at her, and she doesn't want to fight. She's not prepared. Look what happened when she got on camera after her fight with Akbar. She looked very frazzled. She looked very stressed out. She's not built for this. I think Cardi genuinely does want to try to get along with as many people as she can. But that is not what people are going to be expecting from you when you come at a legend with your fists at an event. It's the energy she brought. That was the biggest power play Cardi could have ever made. So now she has to live up to it. I don't want to hear about all the girls are coming after Cardi. Look, I'm not even a Cardi fan, but I'm going to say this. This is nothing. I think Cardi's very stressed out by this. This is not going to affect Cardi's career in any way. Look who these girls are. And I'm a Nicki fan. I mean, Nicki, that's pressure. But Malibu Mitch, Akbar, JT, you know, it's not that big of a deal. But, like, girl, like, you have part of the position now. And I don't think Cardi B is used to having other female rappers coming at her. But she sat back for like 5 years. Well, everyone in the industry was coming at Nicki. Even Megan Thee Stallion has to deal with half of the black community thinking that she's a liar. I'm half black, by the way, because people always think I'm white. I'm half black. But Cardi.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. I hear you, but here's where I have the problem. If let's do this. I don't know if you can see my screen, but let me try to do this.
I can.
See this now. I'm being dramatic. If it was like this, because you got to give people visuals. If it was like this, and everybody was coming at Nicki behind Cardi like this, you guys would have the internet on fire. And none of this you would be saying right now. You would be talking about how these girls are jealous, how these girls are banding together, how they've been trying to take out Nicki Minaj, how it's been machines for all these years, how McDonald's, me, the industry, the Grammys, men, black women, gay guys, trannies, everybody hates Nicki Minaj. She's the victim. And she's had to fight through so much as a black woman. It would be all kind of
Armon,
BS. And Nicki Minaj herself would be on here gaslighting like no mother effing end. And you know it. And you know it. And everybody listening knows it.
No, Armon, I'm sorry. I stand on what I speak on. I'm going to counter that. That argument doesn't work because that did happen. With way more powerful players than these girls. It already did happen. So, yeah, we would be up in arms. We've been up in arms for the past 4 or 5 years. And our artists had to survive that and come back with a number one. Where's the music? So I don't want any excuses until we get some music. And you shouldn't even be caping for her unless she's got some music out.
She does have music out. It just debuted at number 9. That was huge.
It is. It's great. I mean, she needed a top 10 hit, but the fact of the matter is, we need a big hit from Cardi. I would even be here for it. And I'm not even a big Cardi fan, but I do like some of her very best songs. But until she puts out music, I don't want to hear about what girls are coming at Cardi B. Come on now. This is nothing. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to go. Cardi B has part of the pole position right now, right? You know, she had it when she came out. She doesn't have it fully, but she has that pole position. A lot of people, for the same reasons that people didn't like Nicki Minaj, they say it's because she's mean. It's that, no, it's because they were envious. A lot of these girls, I will agree with you. They are envious of Cardi's position. But this is a narrative we've already seen before with a greater artist. So I can agree with, yeah, I think some of these girls are haters. Some of these girls are jealous. But that's not the narrative that's being put out. The primary narrative is that Nicki Minaj is controlling them. Do you ever think people like JT and Akbar?
So so you don't think that she's fueling them? So nothing. So you did? Were you around last night? Did you see what she did?
No, I was. Nicki is enjoying it. Nicki is enjoying it. I will admit that she is enjoying it. she could be doing better things with her time. But at the end of the day, the same reason why these girls were jealous of Nicki for having the spot, a lot of these girls are looking at Cardi like, well, hey, we all rallied behind you, either publicly or in private, to get Nicki Minaj up out of here before 4 years have gone by. Where's my number one? Where's my top 10 hit? It's not Cardi's job to give them it, but it wasn't Nicki's job to give any girls opportunities. But look what happened. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Cardi has part of that crown. And so what's going to happen is people are going to say she didn't do enough for JT. She didn't do enough for these girls. And it's a narrative I understand and I can commiserate with. But, honey, we already saw the treatment of another girl who had it way worse. So it's hard for me to sit back and say, my gosh, I've never seen such a pile-on of an artist before, when we've seen it way worse in 2018. That's all I have to say.
All right, thank you for your opinion. All right, bye. Okay, let's take some more. I mean, I hear them. I hear everybody. I think that it's interesting, though, but I do think that, like, if this was the other way around, if this was female artists, all women artists against Nicki Minaj right now, today, Twitter would be on fire with the excuses, with the delusion, with the cancel. I mean, Nicki Minaj can't even unfollow somebody without you guys hating them. You guys all hate anybody that Nicki unfollows. You hate them. Poor Lotto gets dragged now. Glorilla's getting dragged. Normani got dragged. Okay, so let's take a couple more. 4450, you live on the air.
Not the Barbs calling from the psych ward. Scared who?
What's going on?
Scared who? Because did Cardi not pull up? Was Cardi not there for a whole hour? How was she scared?
Mm-hmm. Get your point out. Land your point. I mean, you don't have to ask me. I showed it. So just get it out.
Yeah, how was she not scared? Was Nicki not pinned up against the wall shaking?
Oh.
But Cardi,
and she said she was, and she said, "I'm standing right here." That's what she said at the Met
right
Gala.
here with her water buffalo raw Ali doing the same thing. And also, what has Nicki gave these girls? They're not on a #1 hit. The remix didn't chart anywhere. So what did she really give them?
Exposure.
I don't hear the remix on radio. Exposure. Okay, I guess. I mean.
I mean, that really was. Well, here's my thing. Like, I'm with you. Like, that was a look, but it really wasn't the look. I mean, if you're gonna have these girls, that's what I'm saying. These girls really, she don't really value these girls as a real look. These girls don't add any value to her. If this was, she could have did a remix video,
right?
Or at least performing with these girls. This could have been a really big moment to have these girls. And she wasn't going to give them a real full look. This was like a joke.
Right, and like you said, she could have put him on stage at Rolling Loud. You know, she had him in the front like some fans, like some lapdog fans, just there to cheer her on.
Exactly.
I don't know. And then also, like, she wasn't saying anything to JT until she wanted to bring her on and, like, pester her about this diss that she had made about her years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then yesterday she sent her to attack Cardi, and then right after she changes her picture to JT. You know, none of these girls were coming for Cardi until she sent them after her, because they were all kissing her ASS and, you know, giving her props. But now that they're friends with Nicki, then all of a sudden they're attacking Cardi. I don't know, and I am worried because I think that something big is gonna blow. Like, all of this tension is gonna come to some big eruption.
Well, we'll be here to report on it.
Think?
I don't know, but we're here for it. Love you. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take another call. 1989. You're live on the air. Anyway, Kanithia says Nicki thinks that if she has these girls ruin their careers or end up in jail, she can go back to being the only one and the only one on top. It's obvious that she's trying to do so. Oh, well, these girls are not really going far. 1989, you're live on the air. She picked a bunch of dodo birds.
Unfortunately, Cardi is still disrespected by her peers in the industry.
Unfortunately, you are not allowed here because you are a fool. You're a fool. You're not allowed here, girl. Go back over there, and I respected you. I don't respect you. So once I've let you, and I usually let people talk and get their thing off, but you even try to call from a separate number. You're not allowed over here no more, and you know why you're not allowed over here no more. You did a lot of weird stuff, calling into these different shows and just doing too much. I don't care if you don't like what I say. You kind of drag me in the comments, but when you get over here and really, and I think that you really know how to have a conversation, and you really go and try to just do too much. You just gotta go. You don't get to call over here. You go call over there, and you had a conversation over there with those little. That's what you can do. You. I'm tired of you girls hopping over for this one and that one. And girl, y'all want to come over where the real show is at, but then girl, y'all get mad at me, and then y'all go over to the reject shows and then start trying to talk ish and crap. So once I catch you over there, you over there for life. Don't come back over here with us. You can't ever sit with us again. Okay, so you wait for them girls to pick up our crumbs off after this video. That's what you do. Okay, you can go sit at the crumb table now. Okay, 0581, you're live on the air. Hello. Okay, not ready. You're not allowed over here. 9503, you live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh my God, Armon, I've been wanting to talk to you for so long. I've been with you for like 28,000 followers. I promise to God.
Thank you so much.
When I say I love you, like sometimes we don't get along because, I love Nicki, but I also love Cardi. I'm going to say this. I have never wanted them to like beef. I only think I never liked this when she first came out and they was trying to compare her to Nicki's legendary, like her being a legend. That's the only thing I have ever disagreed with when it came to putting them two against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as I'm going to say, I feel like Mitch is trying to gain clout behind that, trying to just jump in it after she seen like JT and Akbar to get in it. I think I personally think like she's just trying to get her little recognition from Nicki or like, trying to get some fame off of that. I think with JT, Cardi did kind of start that, and if you look at JT's live, she wasn't gonna go for that. Like she's one of them people. If you come for her, she's gonna clap back. So I don't think she should be in there where y'all trying to say, oh well, these girls are trying to attack Cardi because Cardi knew what she was doing with that. We all women, she knew, and I just feel like that it's just not fair, for everybody to say, oh, and this is the point I want to make too. You said that, oh, she should have brought them on the stage and rolling out. Why did they deserve that? A Nicki feature is enough. Like, that's being ungrateful to me. You know what I mean? Like, Cardi ain't on the stage with Gorilla tonight.
They will be on stage, but I bet you they will do it. I bet you they will perform live. They did a video though. They got a video. But listen. Hold on. This was not Cardi B's record. This was Glorilla's record. That's number one. Okay. So, but this was Nicki's record. And the reason why this would have been nice, this wasn't just a regular collab. This was Nicki Minaj picking 4 female rappers to get on a record. Mm-hmm. We've been all talking about this idea of a ladies' night remix. This is now the queen, quote unquote, Nicki Minaj, stamping 5 female MCs that she has deemed to pass the vibe check. And she also said these are 5 females that congratulated her when she got her number 1 record. That meant a lot to her. So she wanted to bless these girls and get these girls and do a remix with these girls. And so my thing is this. If you are headlining Rolling Loud, maybe you don't want to do a video. Maybe that costs too much. But if you're headlining Rolling Loud, we are going to be there. Why can't you bring us on stage? Hell, it would have, hold on. It would have saved. Hold on. It would have saved you some time because you took 10 minutes to go and take a water break. So it really could have helped you to have these other girls up there taking some of that time, because we had to listen to DJ Booth play half of your catalog while you got set in the back, change, caught your breath, and brushed your hair. So it would have behooved you to bring those girls on stage to add to your set.
I get that, but like you said, she did that because that was like just like you thanked me moment. I'm gonna do something for y'all. I'm gonna show love to. Basically, I'm gonna show love to my supporters. That with that being said, I don't owe you anything. Make it happen from what I give you, and that should be enough. Why is it that?
Well, clearly, hold on, ma'am. Clearly, it's not enough, because now you got uno, dos, and tres coming after Cardi B. That's when they're getting the publications, ma'am. Not from the freaky girl.
Akbar being messy, so yeah, that came with it. But what she did to JT, I don't even like. To be honest, I didn't even like Mitch. I didn't even hear about them until this. I'm gonna keep it $1. But that with JT, that was unwarranted. That was very much unwarranted. That was like just, I feel like it's giving. Okay, I'm gonna. It's like Akbar started with me. We know she drama. I'm gonna pick with JT so I can say all these girls is messing with me, and I got you again, B. Like that's how it felt to me. It's like you didn't have to do that, but back to that, it's like she's the queen. Like you should be able to take what you make and come up off of that. Like you should be able you should be able to start your career off of what she gave you. I just don't think it's fair that we pick apart what she did, because if she wouldn't have did that, and she don't want to work with nobody, and I just don't think that's right. Like she doing what she want to do. Like, and she's still putting people on at the same time. Like, I wish her and Cardi could get back, right, and do music. But like she said, when it's up, it's stuck. It ain't. She can't go work with Cardi and Megan no more. Like, she ran up on her. That's it. It's over. You ran up on me, and we beefing for life for real too. Like, so what do y'all want her to do? She got to work with the people who mess with her. Like, she can't go back and work with Megan. You see how Megan was. She can't go back. And when she tried to mess with Corey, you see how she did and ran. It's not like that in the real world. You run up on me, we can never work with each other no more. And for you to make it seem like, oh, well, she just don't want to work with girls who on top. That's not true. Like, she keeping it in the streets just like Cardi. Like, you run up on me, you think I'm going to get on the phone with you again? You think I'm going to mess with you? It don't go down like that. And I just feel like let's give her a break a little bit, because back in the day, you wrestled her too. And like with Cardi, I ain't gonna say you never dissed Cardi, but on the lyrics and stuff, it was your opinions was raw then too, and I get it. Like, you gotta mess with people who mess with you now, but when it comes to like writing, I think that do matter. Like, I like your stuff, and I know you wrote that, and I know you know what it takes. Like, I know you wouldn't want to like be compared to somebody who didn't write yours. What if somebody got on something and was like, well, his stuff is better than yours, but you really wrote yours. You really wrote Deposit Your Check. You really wrote your other song, and somebody else.
I understand that, and I will take very pride in it. You can't compare me, and I will tell you, you cannot compare me to those people, and I will continue doing my thing. But I'm not. I don't have to go on a tangent attacking them. There was times where and we're cool now, Right. But we were talking about where the people were trying to compare me to Storm Monroe, and I just feel like, girl, you cannot compare me to Storm Monroe, and on any level. But does that mean I need to diss him every chance I get? No, but because I already knew we're not the same.
I think back then when they was doing that with Nicki and Cardi, like in 2018, I just feel like Nicki felt like she was attacked. Like, whoa, y'all really trying to. And I understood where she was coming from. She didn't have to just diss Cardi like that, but it was like, I feel like her fans in the media like did that, like trying to compare a couple of songs to her 10 years at that time was like out of line.
We got to take another call, girl, because you talking love you, because you just really talking. 0851 or 0581. Hello.
What up, Armon?
Hey, what's going on?
Thank you for taking me again. My bad, I'm missing you the first time. But yeah, I just wanted to say to the delusional barbs out there, I mean, Nicki never changed. She always been the same person we knew her as since she came in here, right? And that means what Lil Kim was saying, what Remy said, what so many girls have said about her, it all adds up. Like, you know, if it walks like a duck, quack, quack. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really get the narrative that they think everybody's against her. You know? It's
Nicki Minaj never won a competition. She did the thing with Lil Kim. She came in talking about all you rap girls are gonna pick my fruit out. Iggy Azalea came through. I think Iggy Azalea had a number one with Fancy. She hated Iggy Azalea. Remy Ma started coming through. She started dissing Remy Ma. This is what happens when a girl is becoming an alpha female, a leading female. She gets territorial. This is how you're not on top until Nicki Minaj starts dissing you.
Facts. I also wanted to say, like, I don't really like the narrative that Cardi is problematic or that she shouldn't be responding to people, but it's like, nah, fuck all that. Like, it's not my bad. I mean a curse. It's like,
thank you. So with that being said, you guys are getting very lazy. Let me get my girl on here, and then we're gonna probably wrap it because it's not enough. Wait. Well, actually, I got another one. Hold on, Eva. You be ready. 7093. I gotta take this one. This last super chat one. 7093. You live on the air.
Hey, Armon.
Hey.
How are you doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
Good. Can you please stop saying this freaky song is a ladies' night because it's far from.
Well, you know what I mean. It was supposed to be a moment with all female rappers. You know,
it wasn't a moment. Yeah, it wasn't a moment. And I'm a Nicki Minaj fan. I don't like the song. It's giving Anaconda, and it was just a thank you, you know. But because the ladies' night, it was just a thank you. Thank you for shouting me out. Because the ladies' night, be Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, all the top dogs, just like it was back in the 90s. So, you know, with Nicki Minaj, I just feel as though, like, her pride with her writing her raps has really, like, stunted her growth as far as, like, getting number one. Because she just does not collab. I mean, Cardi B and the rest of the rappers, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, they're up there because they get those collaborations in, you know? And we get it. You write your raps, but you're not really putting nobody on. And I just feel like it's a cycle. Like, she just, Lil Kim, Cardi B just, Nicki Minaj, and I feel like no one will get along until they all sit down and have a real conversation. Will that happen? Probably never. But it sucks for female rap because it's just drama, and we don't pay attention to the music. You know what I mean? And it's just so much clout around it, and that's all I really wanted to say. It's like a Mean Girls, whose side you on. And I
think that's what Nicki wants, though, because Nicki knows that she can actually be the mean girl. And her career will last. Yeah. She's last through it. Like, it's okay. Like, she actually can do it. She's through her biggest years in career, and she's still a very hot topic. So she is having fun being the bad guy. And now she's got her bad guy army, and she's got people with her. So, and she's got the fan base that's going to support her. So, you know, there's good and evil. I mean, like, there's day, there's night, there's good, there's evil. So I think it makes it interesting. But it would be good. It would be nice if it was a surface level thing to where they could all get on the same record. And, you know, hell, I'd rather diss each other on the record. But I mean, at least be cool enough to be able to do a record. Because like you said, it wouldn't be a record unless we had like a Meg, a Nicki, a Cardi, a Kim on it.
Yeah, it's not a ladies' night until we get all the top dogs. I mean, you can even put Lotto on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now we can put Lotto on it.
Yeah, if it was all new girls, it would be Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and Lotto. That would have been a solid hit, number one for week, TikTok dances, all of that. But it's so sad because they can't see the bigger picture. None of them can. None of them can see the bigger picture, that collaboration. That would have put them over on top. Like, forget male rappers.
Yeah, but I think the thing with Nicki Minaj, too, I think Nicki Minaj, before we even get there, though, she needs to go ahead and make things right with Lil Kim. Like, she's, like, still hasn't done that.
Start that. No, I agree, because when she moves the way, Nicki Minaj is going to have to go to Lil Kim. Lil Kim don't need to go to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is going to have to go to Lil Kim and simply apologize. Swallow your pride and apologize, because, she could have just been cocky, could have had a big head, but listen, look where it got you now. And, people say it's the fans. The fans are pinning these women together. Like, I don't think it's the fans. I think it's the men, because after hearing Little Kim's reason why she don't mess with Nicki Minaj, it sounded like it was Young Money and Cash Money that put them together, like pinned them together. And same thing with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. It was like Offset, Quavo, and all of them. It's the men who's pinning these women together, not the fans. The fans are just looking, sipping the tea, instigating, and just being messy online. But behind the closed doors, it's the men.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
Thank you.
And that's all I have to say. Thank you so much, Armon.
Thanks, Boo. Thank you for calling in. She did that, said, y'all act like Nicki was the nice to the pioneers of rap way before Cardi. Nicki been like this. Shaking my head. Y'all crazy. Somebody else says, Sheree Washington, thank you for the super chat, babe. 6632. You live on the air.
It's me, Sheree.
Hey, hey, Sheree, what's going on?
Hey, boo.
Hey, talk to me.
Okay, so, well, Nicki always been a narcissist, right? In my opinion. Which, I'm 39. She's 39, right? So, I feel so that, Cardi is everything. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. So, I mean, Cardi, but, I love Cardi, but I love Meg Thee Stallion on her thing, too. So,
okay.
I kind of like, and I like Cardi and Glorilla. I love the energy. I'm from DC.
Okay.
So I'm really loving the energy. But Nicki Minaj, I don't understand. It's like, girl, everybody their flowers. When you was the only girl doing it.
Uh-huh.
You was the only girl doing it. Because Nicki could have made so much money and, did a lot of nice collaborations. But Nicki is also, she's feeling herself.
Period.
But, being 39 years old, like, girl. Give somebody their flowers.
Okay.
Give Lil' Kim her flowers. So
at the end of the day,
I don't want to bash her, but I kind of do. Cause,
no, don't bash her, girl. You got 5 more seconds. Wrap it up. We got a full queue. Go ahead, give it to me, baby. Three seconds.
Nuh-uh. So, but I do love you, Armon.
Thank you. I love you too. Shout out to DC.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.
Bye, you all. Okay, thanks you. Okay, we got to keep moving. Okay, 5385 Eva with the T.
In the mix.
Hello. Yes, what's the T?
Who is this freak of nature? With D.
Huh?
Armon, you're going to stop playing in my face. That person was...
Girl, we welcome every person here.
I did it. But she was slurring. I'm like, Armon, you're playing
Girl,
in my
we don't
face
know
right
if she had a disability or not.
No, she was tipsy as hell. Like, it's no shade. She was like, Glorilla. I was like, were we just talking about Glorilla? Anyways, I think that a lot of people that called into your show are very delusional, especially not the caller before this one, the one before, when she tried to say that men instigated the things. No, baby. First of all, Nicki tried to diss Cardi on Motorsport, and she thought Cardi would be, like, dumb enough to not understand that she was getting dissed on a record with Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, no. I also want to say people are acting like, oh, Cardi picked with JT. No. If they didn't watch the show yesterday, I suggest that they watch the show yesterday because you definitely broke that down correctly with the hot tea and the exclusive tea, where it was just already built up aggression. So these girls, especially when they found a way to make up with Nicki Minaj, because that's what it was, they were like, okay, well, she took me off the record. Let me go over here with Nicki Minaj, since now QC is cool with Nicki and Lil Baby's getting a song with Nicki. Maybe we could squeeze in and get a song together. So they go to where they fit in. You know what I'm saying? And we're not going to sit here and act like these girls. The reason, okay, let me get, because I have this and I wrote it down. I feel like what is happening is Cardi came in the game with female unity, correct? Remy Ma brought her out. All these legends brought her. They were on stage with Cardi. It was all about, oh, female unity, female unity, female unity. And I feel like the narrative that Nicki's trying to paint is that there was never female unity. Because what she's doing is, the narrative she's painting right now is, oh, well, all these girls are mad because I finally worked with other female rappers, and they're upset that I worked with them and didn't work with them. Do you see what I'm saying? So she's trying to break that wall of Nicki was the problem. But Nicki, you're still the problem. Because today Malibu Mitch exposed your cards. It was too many of y'all in too little time, and whatever you were working on backfired on you today. Thank you, Malibu Mitch, for that, because you looked real crazy finding that tweet that was posted 21 hours before you had your surgery. The person didn't even ask you and tweeted out that you went looking for her comment. They never added you. So, girl, it was just like one after another, and you all were like, you failed. Whatever you tried to do failed. Now, what I will say is, Cardi, you should not be fighting. You definitely are on a superior level as far as what Armon has been telling you is don't get tricked out your spot. Because at the end of the day, girl, you still got to do that community service. I get that you went to the Bronx to go pick. I get that you went to the Bronx to go pick up some chicken from your aunt's house. I sent you that screenshot. But you know, you have to think smarter. You have a top 10 hit right now. Your momentum is up. And these girls, anytime you have a moment to shine, they're going, in Nicki Minaj's words, I'm going to send a distraction. Stop.
Oh, and line them up like fractions. Send a distraction, what?
Exactly. And line them up like fractions. And guess who's lining them up? Her minions, her lapdogs, the nobodies. It's no shade. Because even though JT is in the City Girls, guess who's getting most of the spotlight right now? Carisha. JT is still, you know what I'm saying, accepting the little Uzis at Starlet nightclubs as a veteran, you know, sleeping with all these other strippers while she's at the house with the dog. And that's a fact. That's all I had to say, boo.
Thank you, love. Wow.
Bye.
Bye. Well, didn't she spill? Yes, if you guys missed the video yesterday. Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.
Goodbye.
There was definitely some hot tea towards the end of that video. So you guys definitely want to go catch that hot tea. I'm not going to keep repeating the hot tea here, okay? But at the end of the day, I'm American. And so with that being said, I love you all. Thank you for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Remember to always deposit your check. Shout out to, I want to give a shout out to my girl, LaMonica Townsend. She's, I mean, for the last few years, I don't even know how many years, but it's almost like every time I go live, she sends me a donation via Cash App for the growth of this show. I don't know how much money she has sent, but it's almost every time I go live. And I just want to say thank you so much. I really, truly, 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 truly appreciate you. Okay. Now, with that being said, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter because it seems to go down on Twitter first. And I'm still waiting for Akbar to respond. Twitter is where it's been at for me lately. Okay. So we are over there on Twitter at the Armon Wiggins Show. Instagram is cute, but Twitter is giving more what I need. Okay. Twitter is giving more of my tea. Okay. Twitter is giving more of my tea right now. So make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, follow me everywhere. I love you all. Until next time, I want you to keep that same energy. Deposit your check, and I'm gonna see you soon. Okay. Period pool. A period pool, period purr. Okay. And a girl will be back tomorrow if we got to. If we got to be back, we gonna be back. Okay? I love y'all.
That bling, bling, bling. I need that chain, chain, chain. Know what I mean. Deposit your check if you wanna flex. Cause I am the best. Won't take nothing less. Deposit your check if you wanna flex. Cause I am the best. Won't take nothing less. Oh, he really like me. He know nice things excite me. Surprise me with a bright link. Pay to be on my team. Envy me. You bitches hating me. That's that big jealousy. Cause you can't be me. I'm just so fly with it. I'm just that guy with it. I take my time in it. I slip and slide with it.
I lied. My name is not the Armon Wiggins Show on Twitter. My name is Armon Wiggins on Twitter. I lied.
Get rich, I die with it. Deposit your check. You ain't talking about money. You can't get nothing from me. All of my trips expensive. Weeks overseas extensive. Broke niggas stay on my mentions. Only blue face get attention. That's my favorite color. Bust down drip like water. Pass the blunt.